Hey yo, we King Fight News. The more I think about it, Anthony Joshua's next fight may very well be in the United States. And I think there's some truth to what Dillian Whyte has been recently saying about the fight with Anthony Joshua may not get made next. And I'm going to explain exactly why. King's Fight News. We got more on this. And you know what? You know what I really don't understand? If you're ready to fight Deontay Wilder, why are you trying to fight Big Baby Miller in New York? I don't get this at all. This is the one thing I don't get at all. Anthony Joshua's been on this campaign trying to bring Deontay Wilder over to Wembley. And Deontay Wilder has said, AJ, fuck off. Like, I'm trying to fight Tyson Fury. And now, Dillian Whyte is saying, you know, these guys, they ain't trying to fight me right now. I don't know what's going on, but this fight ain't getting made anytime soon. That's Dillian Whyte. I don't know if he's trying to drum up some media for himself. I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is Eddie Hearn has a deal with DAZN. He's got a content deal. Right? You have to understand, Eddie Hearn has to deliver premium content for DAZN. If not, then an influx of, you know, millions of dollars is going to dry up. He can't have that. You know, damn right he can't have that. So when it comes to this fight right here, everybody should have taken great notice when DAZN did not pick up Dillian Whyte versus Derek Chisora. Let's be 100% real here. It was big news when Showtime paid for the rights for that fight. And it was pretty surprising that it wasn't on DAZN. Now you got to ask yourself, why didn't DAZN pick up that fight? Well, first of all, we all remember what happened last time AJ was on DAZN. Y'all remember what happened last time AJ was on DAZN? He fought Alexander Povetkin. And the word on the street is that those numbers were terrible. Those numbers were piss poor. And Canelo just shit it all over that shit. Canelo just shit it all over AJ. Right? You see, and Eddie Hearn got real smug with Oscar because he was a part of that event. Well, guess what? Canelo's next fight ain't going to involve Eddie Hearn. What does that mean? If Eddie Hearn can't make a fight with Canelo, if Eddie Hearn can't make a fight with Triple G, right? Because Triple G's tied down to Tom Loeffler. What big fights, what premium content can he actually bring to DAZN? Y'all got to think about it. Y'all got to think about it. There ain't a whole lot he can bring. Who was on DAZN's last main event on a notable card in the U.S.? It was Big Baby Miller in a main event spot. Why was he in a main event spot? Maybe they're trying to build him up. Maybe. If that Wilder fight doesn't come through, which, you know, there's no indication that it will, maybe Eddie Hearn needs to bring AJ over to the United States in order to bring that some kind of premium content to DAZN, because he doesn't have any. Demetrius Android ain't drawing a dime. Fucking, who else does he have? Who else does Eddie Hearn have to bring it? Alexander Usyk ain't drawing a dime in the U.S. Who else has he got? Sorry to Maurice Hooker, But he ain't gonna do big numbers on DAZN. And he had a breakout year. Right? Katie Taylor can't main event right now. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. So don't be surprised. I'm just going to say, you know, as much as I may or may not have been looking forward to a Dillian Whyte Anthony Joshua fight, it may not even happen. It may not even happen. And it's not because of, you know, it may not even because AJ's ducking Dillian Whyte, because that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, right? He fought Dillian Whyte, right? AJ shouldn't be worried about Dillian Whyte. He already knocked him out before. So what's going on behind the scenes? Well, Anthony Joshua, he might be the only premium content Eddie Hearn has left. Remember, the Povetkin fight was on DAZN. It did pretty bad numbers because it was against a guy no one gave a shit about in the U.S. Who was anticipating? You know, the only people really anticipating that fight was hardcore boxing fans, right? And how many hardcore boxing fans pay to see Anthony Joshua? There's a whole lot of them in the UK, and there's not a whole lot of them in the US. Why? Because we all stream the shit. That's why. We all say, okay, it's on Sky Sports anyways. It's on fucking Sky Sports, so we can stream the shit. Or half the time Showtime was picking it up back in the day. We watch it on Showtime. Right? But in this scenario, Eddie Hearn may be pretty much forced into making an Anthony Joshua versus Jarrel Miller fight. He might be forced into making it because he doesn't have any big draws in the U.S. market. And that might be his only one. And it's a shame because if Anthony Joshua comes over to the U.S., he might get exposed a bit in terms of the numbers he ends up doing, because we all know he's not a known commodity. He's not a known commodity in the United States. That is why Deontay Wilder can sit up here and say, okay, you want to fight me? Let's get it. Give me a percentage. We ain't playing that flat fee game. Give me a percentage. Make it worth my while. Right? That's why he can do it, because he's the U.S. draw and Joshua's the UK draw. That's what makes that fight so big. But Jarrel Miller is like, he's like that tough man, strong man guy. You know, he's that guy. All you gotta do is hit him one time on the chin. This guy's gonna fall down, man. You can hit him one time in the chin. You know, with a nice clean uppercut, one of them AJ uppercuts. This guy's gonna fall down, man. He's gonna take a seat. You know, but we haven't seen what his punch resistance is really like, because no one's hit him crack clean right down the pipe with a vicious shot with all the leverage behind it. No one's done that to Jarrel Miller yet. Why? Because he's got everybody fighting off the back foot. The thing is, he hasn't fought a dynamic puncher as of yet. So we really don't know what Jarrel Miller has. And maybe Jarrel Miller doesn't actually know, because the word is he got sent to the hospital the last time he was in the ring with a guy named Deontay Wilder. So I bring that up to say this. If AJ's next fight is in the U.S., don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, because he's the one that got himself, you know, tied up with DAZN and Eddie Hearn. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why DAZN didn't want to pick up the Dillian Whyte fight. Because they may not have interest in Anthony Joshua facing Dillian Whyte, and they may have more interest in Anthony Joshua facing Jarrel Big Baby Miller. To me, that's why there's a high possibility that AJ might fight in the U.S. in his next fight to appease DAZN more than anybody else. That's just my take on the matter, and it might save Eddie Hearn to keep getting that DAZN money. Hey, E-King Fight News, let me know what you guys think. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, smash that like button. And I'm out. Peace.